I don't see an issue with doing drugs.
You just sound like a crackhead trying to smoke crack at work. Dr. Carl Hart, professor of neuroscience and psychology at Columbia University and author of Drug Use for Grown-Ups, has recently received heavy criticism for his views on hard drugs. The professor, author, and admitted heroin user was cited in the New York Post stating, "There aren't many things in life that I enjoy more than a few lines by the fireplace at the end of the day." Dr. Hart was recently invited to the Breakfast Club to elaborate on his views and experiences that were sensationalized. We'll call it that. They were sensationalized in the New York Post. In the interview, which will be linked in the description, Dr. Hart stated that he is not advising anyone to use drugs, but that he is trying to help people who are going to use drugs and to do so safely.
Again, the title of the book is Drug Use for Grown-Ups. I'm trying to have a grown-up conversation about drugs. You should know that heroin is a medication that is approved for treatment. Heroin and morphine are essentially the same drug. Because heroin is a perfectly good pain reliever.
Is heroin addictive?
Is heroin addictive? Certainly can be addictive. You drink alcohol?
Not really.
Well, people drink alcohol. Alcohol is addictive. Sugar, all of these sorts of things can be addictive. In my book, I'm trying to help people to understand what makes things addictive, not the substance itself, because as much as 75% of the people who use heroin are not addicted. They don't have any problem.
What you said? What percentage? I'm sorry.
As much as 75%. So when you see this, you say, all right, if most of the people who use that drug or any other drug for that matter are not addicted, then you have to look beyond the drug itself. And in this book, I'm trying to tell people what those factors are that increases someone's likelihood of becoming addicted.
My question to you is, do you agree with the views expressed by Dr. Hart in the interview?
So I'm not a drug user myself. So I can't speak to the extent to say it's addictive or not. He said there's nothing different between heroin and the shit you get from the hospital, anesthesia or wherever the fuck they give you at the hospital to put you under. So if it's not as addictive as he's saying, and it's between what's been sold on the street and what's been sold legally through hospitals and shit, then if it's not killing you, then, or if it's not addictive and it's not ruining your livelihood, I don't see an issue with doing drugs.
So I think that he received a lot of criticism just because how we view drugs, right? Overall, like he's trying to switch that perspective. He states that it's usually people who are already like the people who use drugs responsibly. They're not out here saying, "Hey, I'm on heroin. I'm out here functioning. I'm your teacher. I'm your principal." No, because there's a stigma tied to it that shows that, hey, look, I use drugs. Not condoning it. I don't condone it. What he's trying to argue is that there are people that are using drugs, and if it was regulated and regulated by the government, and they had centers like they have overseas that could test these drugs, that people who are going to do it and do it irresponsibly could do it as safe as possible if it was treated with the same level of respect as other drugs like alcohol.
Yeah, like he even said, well, I don't like how Charlamagne kept trying to attack it out some but you do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Just making him try to look funny, even though he was a little jittery. And the dude said he had done heroin within the last 18 months, but he still had a little jittery, like he was going through withdrawals or whatever. But you can't die from withdrawals, but you can die from alcohol withdrawal. You know what I'm saying? Like, alcohol is legal, alcohol is regulated.
Yeah, man, I feel you on that. They was trying to but you gotta think about it. What it sounds like on the surface, and as I was listening, I had to catch myself realizing this stigma that he had on him. He said he uses heroin, right? And you out here saying, oh, it's safe, it's cool if we just do this and regulate and make it okay. We change the stigma. You just sound like a crackhead trying to smoke crack at work. You see what I'm saying? Like a junkie trying to get high on the job legally. That's what it sounds like. But to his
So if you go do drugs, no one is condoning or telling you to do drugs. But if you go do drugs, you know what I'm saying, find the best way and the safest way to do it possible to keep you and your family safe.
Yeah, man, Dr. Hart is being misrepresented in these articles. In that interview, I appreciate Angela Yee for giving him an opportunity to kind of elaborate on his points, while DJ Envy and Charlamagne, they were just doing their job trying to present perspectives, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna buy his book. Thanks for watching this clip of That's Debatable. I'm Tony T. Be sure to give this video a like and comment your views down below. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know how you felt about the video. But if you really want to support the channel, give this video a like and watch more clips by selecting the video to the left and to the right of me here.